lost my job. I've been unemployed for a few months now. I think this is like a month and a half. And I just want to show you guys what I do on my day-to-day. I got up and I got dressed today to go to Aveda because I'm going to go to esthetician school. I already have my coffee, and the classes start in like literally a couple of days, but I literally just talked to them yesterday. I've just been like on the fence about what I'm gonna go to school for, if I'm gonna go back for something like more corporate, or if I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to do everything at this point. Since being unemployed, I applied to like 50 jobs so far, and then, you know, I just been trying to figure out what I'm about to do. So if I'm gonna go to school, I'm changing my major. I was going to school for cybersecurity, but I decided that I'm going to do something else. Cybersecurity is cool, and like I know that I can always come back to that if I decide that I don't. Honestly, I'm very big on, you know, I changed my mind. Okay, I changed my mind, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, you know, wasting time does suck, and I hate wasting time, and I wish that I could just figure it out. But I want to do what's going to make me happy at the end of the day, what's going to make me feel fulfilled, and I don't want to do something that's going to make me unhappy or fit or gives me like stress. I really don't. I really do feel like I want my life to be set up to where I am not stressed or like overwhelmed or anything like that. So I want to go to school for what I want to go to school for. I'm going to do what I want to do, and I don't want to do it just because it makes a ton of money. Of course I want to make a ton of money, but I want to make a ton of money doing what I feel like God said do, okay, at this point. And I need to listen to my body more. So, and you know, do what is going to make me happy, which is fashion, art, and then anything that has to do with like design or something like in the art world. I've always been that type of girl anyways, that in high school, in school, you know, people ask me what's my favorite class, what's my favorite elective art class, with a hint of, you know, social studies or, you know, something like that, with a hint of that, a hint of science, you know. But catch me in art class for hours, okay? You can catch me up in there and I'm straight. Put me in any art class. I was not strong in the major English, science, math classes. Math was not my strong suit at all. But anyways, so yeah, catch me in art. I'm also so instead of cybersecurity, I've been looking into being an architectural technologist, and they have like a program for an associate's degree at the school by me, the school that I already go to currently for cyber. They have that, and I've been like looking into what you can do with that job and with that degree, and I think that you can do cool stuff. I really do. I really think that you can do cool stuff with that job, with that degree. I feel like so you can have some sort of design, you know, you can be like a designer with that type of degree, like I think I've seen how people would become a interior designer with that degree, because you use this app or this platform called CAD. I'm still learning about that. I know the stuff about the cyber stuff. I don't really know anything about architecture at all. But look, I gotta switch it up. I'm on my way to do this esthetician thing because I cannot be caught slipping without a job or like without something part-time. I normally have 2 jobs where one is part-time, because just in case some stuff like this happens, like where I get fired from a job and now I'm applying to jobs hella, and now I have nothing, like I'm just getting unemployment. It's not enough for me, and I've never been unemployed for this long. But you know what, I have went through my woes, I feel like, of being like really sad about it, especially like after applying to like all these jobs and they're all saying like the same damn thing, like back to back. I've applied to 50 jobs. I've had maybe 2 or 3 interviews, and this is all recent. Like I've been unemployed for this long, and third interview is next week. My last interview that I had was a couple of days ago, my second one. So at this point, I'm just like, it is what it is. I gotta do the best I can and the job will come. It's just kind of like thinking like how money will come, because I'm like, damn, I need money. And I'm just, it's how people be like, it'll come. You know, I need to start thinking like that, like just thinking more optimistic and stop being like a sad about it and thinking that it's never gonna come. It's gonna come. I'm going to like, something's gonna shake. Something has to shake. Something has to shake, bro. With all of the things that I'm trying to do and the things that I want to do, the things that I feel like I do need to take more serious, I do believe that something will shake with all of these things that I'm doing. Something has to come around full circle. Okay? So, in due time, you know, I'm just like really waiting on the day, because I'm 31. I'm getting older. Yeah, I'm about to pull up to Veda now. I'm kind of excited about this because I just really want to do, I'm also into skincare and all of that. So this is something that is going to make me like a side hustle thing, that, or a career. This could be a career, this could be something, but at the same time, I feel like I need to go get my associates. Because I don't know, I need to stop thinking like something is just going to happen, you know. At this point, it's been kind of like it's just things have just been happening. So I'm trying to like not have that mindset of like, oh, something's going to happen, but shit be happening. So I need to be prepared. So that's why I feel like I need to get my associate's degree. I'm gonna have this license, esthetician license, like, you know, just in case, like something, you know, you never know, because like I said, things be happening, and I hate thinking like that, because I used to be like, oh, shit's gonna work out, and then as soon as things is going good, shit started happening back to back sometimes, and I've had that happen like shoot, multiple times where things will happen back to back. So let's be prepared. And I gotta be prepared. I gotta come more prepared at my age. I'm not at a big age, but I'm at an age where I need to be prepared. I'm ranting, but honestly, I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I feel like YouTube is a good way, like I can just talk, and you're gonna get an audience where it's kind of like more genuine. Yeah. But I told my mom I was like sad about not having a job, and I was like depressed about it. And then she was like, well, you don't look like you don't have a job. And I was like, in my brain, I'm like, dang, what am I supposed to like look like? But I think maybe she meant like I need to be grateful, because she was like, at least you have somewhere to live. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I do. She's like, I just need to be grateful because all the clothes that I have and the shoes that I have, I bought, you know. I do live with my parents, so I'm grateful for them. Like, I'm grateful for that too. So she's right, I just need to, maybe she was just meaning in a way like, it don't look like it, so I need to be grateful. I could be in a different predicament right now. I could be in a terrible predicament right now, you know. So I just need to think about it in a better light, and have better vocab about this. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. It's like 10 minutes now. Do any of you guys feel like this? Are you guys going through this? You know, same thing. Do you feel any similarities popping off in your life? Like, you know, life can just throw you. So yeah, if you feel those type of ways, let me know. Like, we can talk about it, we can have conversations about it, we can like cry on the phone about it, like something. But we can also lift each other up about it and help each other. Like I said, I'm an artist. I just started I took a leather class where I made a leather belt, and that's actually something that I have been really wanting to do for like 10 years. very long time, more than what I really wanted to be. Yeah, like spiritual and mental wellness, those are things that I need to be more strong in. Yeah, so it could be better, and I know, like, when it's better and when I'm in a better mindset, in a better all of that, I know my life, I will be like so much better, like full on.